There has been quite a substantial rise in the gold prices of late, and it is nearing its October 2024 highs, which is also the all-time highs for gold. The question is that what's happening? Why is gold rising so fast, and what's the future of gold? Since November US elections, the gold traders at the financial institutions have moved 393 metric tons into the vaults of the COMEX commodity exchange in New York, driving its inventory levels up nearly 75% to 926 metric tons, highest since August of 2022. Shipments also, the result of higher prices on the futures exchange in New York. So a lot of shipments have risen from the cash market in London. As you know, the Bank of England stores gold for the third parties such as financial institutions as well as for other central banks and also the Treasury. The unusual the higher prices are there on the futures exchange in New York as compared to the cash market in London. Now there is this unusual arbitrage opportunity, and naturally traders have been keen to try and capitalize on this great opportunity of arbitrage, and that's what is also causing the movement of gold. But what is the center piece of this whole thing? Donald Trump is threatening tariffs on many things, and gold is one of them. People want to naturally ship out as much as possible of the gold into the United States before something like tariffs get announced, and they could get announced overnight, as you know. Total gold flows into the United States could, of course, be higher than the COMEX numbers reflect, according to the various amounts that the private holders such as HSBC and JP Morgan, how much they are putting in their own private vaults. So that is another thing that needs to be taken into consideration. All said and done, gold prices have been steady today as the market participants are cautious ahead of the US Federal Reserve's interest rate decision due later in the day, while also pondering over the implications of President Donald Trump's trade policies. Gold is faced with quite a lot of moving parts at this point of time, and hence prices have been vacillating. We did see a short covering rally on the initial threat of tariffs, which took us almost on the near to the all-time highs, but which has prompted some profit taking at the top. Last week, we saw gold with a 2.6% rise, closing in on its all-time high levels recorded in October. Now, gold has entered into a period of range trading while it tries to work out the sum total and effect of the Federal Reserve meeting, possible rate cuts, which don't look to be plausible as far as the Fed futures go, and a possible correction in equity markets on the DeepSeek news. On Monday, a sell-off in technology stocks driven by the Chinese AI model DeepSeek sparked a rush to liquidate bullion to counter the losses. While the Fed's first policy meeting of the year wrapping up later in the day, investors are of course laser focused on any signals on the possible path of interest rates, along with Jay Powell's speech. Trump has called for lower interest rates, conflicting with the Fed's design of setting interest rates independently. So all this could make a little bit of a difficult and a complex situation. But yes, the tariffs, if they are introduced, could reach to a level that could be more transfer of gold from London to New York. And there has already been a great amount of a queue in England to get the gold out from there, and that's what is pushing gold prices higher across the world. So do stay tuned, and if you'd like to know more about where the precious metals, gold and silver, are headed over the short, medium, long term, and also the stock markets in the United States, Do join our Prime or Prime Plus Telegram groups. And number to get in touch, 982-086-1044. Again, it's 982-086-1044. Or you can also email us at globalmoneyinvestor@gmail.com. Happy investing. Take care. Bye-bye.